So now we are moving on to the level 2, and we'll just have a few variations and the next level of what you've learned as part of the level 1. Okay, so this is nothing but filling the stars in a specific area. So this could be like the complete top of the cake, or say maybe you have like a cartoon figure, like maybe a Donald Duck, something like that. And if you're going to have the outline on top of the cake, and you could use a different colored cream of any choice that you want to use on the cake, and then go over and then fill each of the cells in that specific color with all stars, and then you have the entire top done with a character completely filled with stars, for which we have to learn how to fill a specific area with stars, and that all looks exactly the same size and at the same level. So there are chances that you are going to pipe each of the stars in different sizes, a few big and a few small. The other mistake that will happen is there are certain stars which are a lower level, and there are certain stars which you've piped that looks a little taller than the other one. So we need to understand where the mistakes could happen with respect to how much pressure we are going to put and how above the surface or as close to the surface we are going to keep the nozzle and pipe. Keeping all that in mind, we have to just go around, and I've just given a template. You could just fill within this, or you could just use a bigger sheet and then cover up the bigger circle on the sheet as well. But let's fill up this particular circle. So you could start from the center, or the ideal way is to go around on the edge. It could be a circle or it could be any different shape as well. Go around on the edge, start piping, and then we go one layer inside after the other. So I have the piping bag fitted with a star nozzle here. Using this, I'm going to go on, fill the circle with stars. Now another important thing I need to keep in mind is there shouldn't be any gap between the stars. You can just manage the space accordingly and then go on and pipe them without having any gap. Okay. One circle. Now the main thing that will happen as you're going around on a surface is tilting the angle a bit to make it convenient for you to pipe, and that way what will happen, all the peaks will not be facing the top. Some may be facing up, and then some may be slanted, and then it's not going to give a even look. So it's important to always hold the piping bag at 90 degrees. I'm just going to go in another round. It's done. You just need to look through from the top if there is any gap between each of the stars and then each of the rows, and you shouldn't be able to see the sheet at all, which is you shouldn't be able to see the surface of the cake in which you are going to pipe that. Okay, so continuing that, I'm just going to go ahead and then complete till the center. Okay, so done piping the stars. Like you can see, let me just take a look if I have any gaps. So there aren't any gaps. Then you can also observe that the height of the stars are all the same, like maybe one or two is just lifted. So this you can see is kind of lifted, and there is a bit of lift here, and then most of the stars are of the same height. Okay, and gap shouldn't be there. So what you guys will do is to fill the entire circle and completely fill the whole circle with the stars, no gaps, all the stars same size and same height. And once you have that, you will send it out for approval, and with that we would have done with the filled stars piping practice. Let's move on to the next one.